Welcome to the Talk of the Town Week 6 recap. My name is Peyton Warren. I'm here with Nick Mosier. We are going to be breaking down the ballers and the bozos of the week. Mosier, I'm going to hand it on over to you first. Take me through the bozos that you saw on the football field.
Number 5 on the bozo list. It's not any type of player. It's not any type of coach. It is the referees in the Jets and Bills game on Monday night. What was going on with that? Every single play, 15-yard penalty holding. 15-yard penalty pass interference on the offense, on the defense. It didn't matter who it was. Jets or Bills. You couldn't run a play. You couldn't step on the field. You stepped on the field, flag. The referees threw more flags than Josh Allen and Aaron Rodgers completed passes. It was disgusting. It was so annoying. It was the worst officiated football game. That was the worst officiated professional sports game I've ever watched.
Wow.
After every play, they huddled up. There was a touchdown by Garrett Wilson. His 2 feet he dragged the feet for 3 yards. The ref is, I'm going to stand up. He's doing this, looking at the feet. And they have to go to the booth? Buddy, you're 2 feet away and you can't call the touchdown? At one point, the head official was facing the wrong way. He didn't even know where the camera was. Debacle. And we're going to give an extra bozo to Roger Goodell. Clean it up, buddy.
Seriously.
That's your job. Clean it up.
What does he even do?
Number 4 on the bozo list is the Cleveland Browns and Deshaun Diddy Watson. This is also the bozo game of the week because both teams didn't even play proper football. The Browns franchise is absolutely cursed. They cannot find a quarterback. They literally can bring in Patrick Mahomes, and I think he would forget how to play football.
Yeah.
I'm serious.
No, I agree.
They ruin every single quarterback. I don't even know if the Browns are responsible for Deshaun. They might be because they paid him the most money for no reason. Nobody goes on vacation in Cleveland.
Thank you, Joakim Noah. Thank you.
I'm not going there. I would probably never go to Cleveland. No. I have no reason to. Watson might also be the worst starting quarterback. He's in the conversation.
Absolutely.
Of all time during his Cleveland days.
Yeah.
What has he done? You hear more about his crimes than his plays on the field. That's not great.
By a long shot. It's not even close.
By a long shot. And now you have players running away from the team. Amari Cooper said, "See you later. Please get me out of here." Number 3 is going to be a familiar face. We have the team involved in this as well. It is the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. I needed you to go here.
Mr.
Yep.
Why is he taking first team snaps? What has Russell done? You're 4-2. Mike Tomlin's a good coach. Your team is 4-2. I don't care if Justin Fields isn't lighting it up. You're 4-2.
He doesn't need to.
He doesn't need to. He's young and he's spry and agile. Your offensive line's not that good. You're going to put the corpse of Mr. Unlimited behind center? What is he going to do? Skadoodle around?
He's not. He's not. He's not going anywhere.
He's not going. His arm is a wet noodle. He can't move anymore. I don't see what's the vision? They're playing the Jets. I understand. Okay, the Jets, they haven't been great.
7 sacks, at least 7.
The Jets are hungry for a win. They need a win. They're going to flatten Mr. Unlimited sacks this week. I'm serious. I'm sick of seeing him. He's sitting on the sidelines for 5 weeks with eye black and pads on like he's going in, Russ. I'm telling you, he's going to be removed from the game at halftime. It's going to be a disaster.
It's going to be 17-3 Jets at halftime, and he's going to the bench. He's not coming out of the locker room.
2 picks, 1 fumble from Russ.
Yep.
Can somebody please enlighten me? What is the vision for the Steelers? You're 4-2. That might be the season for the Steelers.
Unlimited else. Look at the guy who's inactive, who's in pads and eye black.
Just think about Russ walks into the locker room, has a eye black stick, and applies it knowing that he's not playing in the game. Just wear sunglasses, Russ. If the sun's that bad in Pittsburgh, where it's always cloudy, just wear sunglasses, Russ. You can afford them. The next bozos there's 3 of them. No, we might. Okay, 3. Jerry Jones.
Yes.
Rick McCarthy. Mm-hmm. And Dak Prescott.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go to the bozo list.
The bozo list. Jerry Jones is the worst owner in the NFL. He's also the worst general manager in the NFL. That's hard to do. You claim you're rich. You have Jerry World. You have all this. We have
He's got all
billions
the
of
money in the
dollars.
world. Yeah, he's the richest
You
man
couldn't
alive. I
sign
heard.
Derrick Henry for $6 million. You couldn't sign a running back. You got the corpse of Ezekiel Elliott. And who else? Rico Dowdle? Is he a running back?
Stop it. Stop it.
Okay, Rico's okay. Is Rico carrying them to anything special? No.
To 8 and 9, maybe.
Derrick Henry leads the league in every rushing stat possible. Jerry, what do you think?
He's got 9 touchdowns in 6 weeks. I can't.
Most carries.
I'm going to
most
talk about Derrick
yards.
Henry later, but I mean,
You have no running game, and then you're getting mad at the radio host that you hired for asking you why you didn't sign Derrick Henry. Mike McCarthy, they said that Aaron Rodgers was a coach killer because he got fired in Green Bay. He should be fired again.
he should have been fired at least a year and a half ago.
Jerry thinks he's him. He's not him.
It's disgusting.
McCarthy can't coach. Dak's making a fat load of money for no reason.
It's disgusting.
Bozos all around in Dallas.
Bozo franchise.
Bozo franchise. Number one.
I'm curious.
This is the most obvious bozo I think we've ever had. Nick Sirianni. Again. Nick Sirianni.
Yes.
He is a certified bozo.
Yeah.
The players literally are more mature than the head coach. That's a problem. The players have to babysit the head coach. The Philadelphia Eagles come out every week not playing up to their potential. That's a problem, Nick. And now he shaved his head. So you know what? Now he's a bald bozo as well.
No.
He thought the haircut was going to do it for him. Now he's a bald bozo on top of being a regular bozo. I don't understand why. And why is he chirping his own fan base? Do you really want to chirp the Philadelphia fan base?
That is a battle that he will lose.
That is not a battle that you want to participate in, Nick, because you will lose it 100 out of 100 times. He will be working at a CVS. Not as a pharmacist either. I respect the pharmacists. They make big bucks. He will be selling candy bars at the front cash register.
I ain't buying no candy from Nick Sirianni.
I'm not buying
I'm
anything
saying
from Nick
far
Sirianni.
away
You know
from Nick
I'm just
Sirianni
saying,
with candy in his hand.
Nick, I'm not buying this Hershey bar 2 for $6. He's gonna chirp me. I'm walking out of the store. I'm sick and tired of Nick Sirianni. I'm sick and tired of what he wears. Sick and tired of his haircut. Sick and tired of how he talks, how he looks, how he does anything. Bozo of the year. He's the front runner.
Whoa.
Yeah, he's the front runner.
I want to contest this. I don't know.
All right. No, the odds.
I mean,
the odds. He's
right.
minus 300 right now.
Okay.
Bozo of the year.
Okay. We call up Vegas to see where the unlimited Bozo is. What are the odds
they're
on?
close.
What are the odds on Mr. Unlimited?
He's close. We'll see how he plays this week, but
Okay. Yeah. That's
jump him. That might be more intriguing than the presidential race. Sirianni versus Mr. Unlimited.
Imagine Russell Wilson running for office. Unlimited tax cuts.
If you had a Russell Wilson versus Nick Sirianni running for office, you'd have one dude just chirping his own supporter, and one dude just guaranteeing unlimited tax cuts, unlimited everything,
Unlimited border security.
unlimited border security, unlimited funding for the police.
So before I switch on over to the ballers of the week, as tradition, Jets loss. I'm gonna give you 60 seconds.
You know what? We're gonna add an extra bozo that I just thought of. Greg Zuerlein. Greg
The
hit a
leg.
keg. Greg the leg. Hit a cake, buddy. You can't read the wind. He's blaming the wind. Everybody's blaming the wind. That one of them was a chip shot. He's a professional kicker. He can't read the wind. Does he not go out before the game and understand where the wind's blowing? Greg the leg bozo. The refs ruined the game. Honestly, the offense looked fine. Nathaniel Hackett is up doing nothing. He's just drawing on note cards. Todd Downing, actually, it was a good offense. The defense, we'll give another bozo list to the defense. The run defense is shocking. Ray Davis, it was his first start in NFL, over 100 yards. I don't even think the Jets played bad. It was the officiating, Roger Goodell, and Greg the leg. Absolutely nasty, and it's a must-win against Mr. Unlimited. It really is. You need to beat Mr. Unlimited. If you can't beat a bozo of the year contender, the season's done.
We used to call them dogs, and we can still call them dogs, but for the sake of the free-flowing words and the alliteration, We're calling them the ballers of the week. Number 1 just goes to the Lions offense. All of them. Slot merchant is what he's being called. Amon-Ra St. Brown is out here with a touchdown, but Jared Goff, the man who I considered at one point to be the worst quarterback in the league, has had...
Diddy Watson.
Now he is, yeah, I'll give you that. But Jared Goff in his first year in Detroit looked like he was ready to be out the league, and now he's coming out here as top 10, I would say. He put up 315 yards and 3 touchdowns.
Might be pushing top 8. He might be pushing top 8.
Hey, if this video gets 1 like, we'll do a top 10 quarterbacks ranking.
Yeah, nah, if the video gets 1 view.
All right, yeah.
Well, that's really, not it.
We're stretching it.
That's not a disrespectful. I'm disrespecting us.
David Montgomery, as noted by Moj earlier before we started recording, he got the bag and he still goes out there 80 yards and 2 touchdowns. It was quite the display for the Lions. It would feel wrong if we had the whole Cowboys team on the Bozo list, but we didn't recognize the Lions for being ballers.
So yeah, that was a Ballers and Bozos game. That was the first Ballers and Bozos game.
I like that. I don't know how we're going to do a graphic for the Baller Bozo game of the week, but we'll figure something out. Number 2, a man who I've seen a little bit of a hate train forming for, Jordan Love, who people have not seemed to be very high on after, a little bit of a coming out party at the end of last season. He's been playing fairly well to start this year. He went out there for 260, 4 touchdowns in a 21-point win over Arizona. It was comfortable the whole way. If you look at his numbers for his first 2-ish years, it's pretty damn close to what Aaron Rodgers was doing in his first 2 years.
Well, I can tell you it's because they gave him the Brinks truck, and people didn't think he's worth the Brinks truck, and that's why he's getting so much hate, because he makes so much money. So they expect him to go out and play like Tom Brady every day.
They're 4-2. He's playing well. The team's playing well. The Packers have, I don't want to say come back from Aaron Rodgers leaving, but they've stayed on track after a Hall of Fame quarterback left.
They landed on their feet.
Yeah, absolutely. And Jordan Love has settled in quite well. So Jordan Love, baller number 2. Baller number 3, he's been on the Bozo list before.
Oh, it's Mr. Nails?
It's Mr. Painted
Yippee.
Nails.
Yippee.
Caleb Yippee Williams.
Yippee.
4 touchdowns in London. 80% passing, 226 passing yards, 56 yards rushing. 4-2 to start the year. They have done what they're supposed to. It looked pretty ugly to start off for Caleb Williams, but he's come out and he's not looking generational. It's a word that gets thrown around too much.
It's looking above
but he is looking solid. Caleb Williams not necessarily on track to bring to the Super Bowl, but the Bears are getting what they want out of Caleb Williams so far. For my last 2 players on the same team, so I'm kind of just going to talk about them both, but Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson. Shaq and Kobe of football right now. I'm just going to have them fill in both of the last 2 spots. Henry, 130 yards rushing and 2 touchdowns. Like you said earlier, he's leading in every category rushing the football. For once in Lamar Jackson's career, the team that they're playing against has to focus on someone else other than just selling out to stop Lamar Jackson. It was a make Lamar throw type of game. So throw he did, and he goes 20 for 26 with 320 yards and a touchdown. He can do it all on the football field. And like I said, finally, the opposing defense's game plan isn't just all out for Lamar. There is finally someone else that needs to be game planned for. Nobody on this roster has ever had the impact that Derrick Henry will. And the Ravens finally figured out, Coach Harbaugh finally figured out to give Henry the damn ball. Thank you, Coach Harbaugh. Thank you, Coach Harbaugh, for understanding what to do with your football team. You've been a coach for 20 damn years, Coach, and you're finally figuring out you have to run the ball. A little bit of a new format for the episode this week. Let me know in the comment section if you guys enjoyed it. That is the Week 6 Tug of Towns NFL recap. We'll see y'all next Thursday for Week 7.